Hi friends, welcome back to my kitchen and welcome if you are new. Today we are making breakfast for dinner, one of mine and my hubby's favorite things to eat for dinner. And we are trying a new recipe. I'm excited to try a new biscuit recipe tonight, so let's get in the kitchen and make some homemade biscuits. So we typically do the Pioneer Woman buttermilk biscuits that she always makes. It's foolproof, it's amazing. We've never had a bad batch of those biscuits, but we watch Moss TV with Fallon, and I love her channel. She's amazing. I love everything she does, and I'm excited to try her biscuits. Hubby and I watched her do biscuits and gravy a couple of nights ago, and he's like, we need to try that biscuit recipe, and I was like, let's do it. So add some sausage, we're gonna cook that up, make some gravy. I'm kind of old school. I make gravy the way my grandma always made it, so that's how I'm gonna do it. But we're gonna try a new biscuit recipe tonight, so let's start making some biscuits. We get 2 cups of self-rising flour. We need 6 tablespoons of butter. That last 2 tablespoons will be perfect for buttering these biscuits. All right, so we just need to cut this up into chunks. And I'm gonna do it down here. There is our 6 tablespoons of butter. Let's go ahead and get this tossed around. All right, we're just gonna use our fingers. This is what she does. I always had learned that you're not supposed to touch the butter, but this is how Fallon does it, so we're gonna do it exactly the way she does it. We're gonna mix this up. Get that butter all incorporated into that self-rising flour. We wanna just have all that butter really mixed into that flour. So now we need 1 to 2 cups of buttermilk. I'm gonna give this a good shake. We're gonna start with 1 cup. She says 1 to 2 cups. We're gonna start with 1 cup. Okay, I think that is good. Let's get all of this dough off of our fingers. You can hear my dog whining in the background. That is our little old man. He knows I'm doing something in the kitchen and he always thinks he has to be fed. All right, I'm gonna get my hands rinsed off. Got our oven preheating to 350. We're gonna go ahead and use a little bit more of our self-rising flour down on our board. All right, let's get our dough turned out. Okay, get this all kind of compacted. And we'll get our biscuits cut out. Here is our 6 buttermilk biscuits ready to go in the oven. To start our sausage gravy, we just got a 1-pound package of Jimmy Dean. I got the country mild this time. I still have got like corn silk everywhere. We processed a bunch of corn over the weekend and it is still showing up everywhere. Does that happen to you guys when you process fresh corn? I was like, holy cow, that stuff is, I'm still finding it everywhere in my kitchen. No matter how many times I've swept my floor. All right, let's get all this out. We don't want to waste any of this sausage. I love sausage gravy. All right, let's grab our meat chopper. Get this sausage all broke up. Switch into a whisk because we're gonna get our heat turned down a little bit because I don't want to burn my flour, but I want to have my flour have a chance for it to cook out with this sausage. Let's go ahead and get our flour put in. Actually, I think let's put a little more butter in here so we can make our that's what we needed. Need a little fat to make that gravy. All right, let's go ahead and get some flour in here. Use that whisk to get up all those brown bits that are on the bottom of our cast iron, because that is where the flavor is going to come from for this gravy. All of those. I think we need just a touch more flour. You can tell if you need more flour is if you have more fat that is just sitting over here that has not been absorbed by the flour. That means you don't have enough flour in your pan. So you need to put in just a little bit more so that all of that fat has been absorbed. All right, I think we've got plenty of flour in here now, so let's go ahead and go in with some milk. Get that sausage out of our whisk. Okay. Now, making gravy is not an exact science. You can't say, oh, it's going to take exactly this much butter, exactly this much flour, this much milk. It is a science, and so you have to just kind of gauge it by how it looks, the consistency of it, the thickness of it, and you'll know if you need more of any of it. Like I said, if you're looking at your sausage and you're seeing that you still have some fat collecting around the edges and it's not been absorbed by the flour, then you need to put in a little more flour to absorb the rest of that butter that's in your pan. Everybody likes their gravy a little bit different. Some people like it super thick, like an oatmeal consistency. I don't like it that way. I want it to have a little more, yes, like a run to it or a little more liquid. But I don't want it like this. I want it to be thicker. So it's going to cling to my biscuits, but I don't want it just to sit there. I want it to be able to cascade over the biscuits. Turn our burner back here on to about medium high. All right, friends, we're gonna pull our biscuits out and butter them a little bit. We'll put them back in the oven and let them finish browning, but they are looking beautiful. We've got our melted butter. Going back in the oven for just another minute or two and they should be done. Our gravy is ready. Potatoes are almost ready. Hubby wants a couple of eggs, so I'll fry him a couple of eggs and we'll be ready to eat. All right, here's our biscuits. Our gravy is just about done. It got a little bit thick while it was sitting here waiting for me to get other things done, so I added just a drop more milk just to kind of thin it back out. We're gonna cook a couple of eggs real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and load up hubby's plate. His eggs are almost done. Is our biscuits and gravy, eggs, and hash browns ready for dinner. Thank you guys so much for joining me in my kitchen today as we made a fun breakfast for dinner, one of our absolute favorite things to eat. Tried a new biscuit recipe. I will leave a link for Fallon's channel in the description box for you guys, as well as the recipe. I'll type that out for you in the description. Try these biscuits, they're amazing. They're nice and fluffy, they're beautiful. Excited to go eat this. If you guys haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video. We'll talk to you guys in the comments. Have a great day, friends, and God bless.